Bath and Body Works, what is going on? Because since when are we doing a $10.95 candle sale before Black Friday, before Candle Day? What is going on? I don't know. However, I did do a haul and we're going to talk about it because I do have some thoughts, but most importantly, I got in on the goods. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Summer Maria here. Yes, we're doing a candle haul video because when a sale is this good and unexpected, you got to cash in on it. It just makes sense. As always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I'm in a warm tone mood today. This is from MAC and this is kind of sexy and oldie but goodie. It is a peachy nude type of color. As always, all makeup details and everything I talk about will be in the description box below, so you do not have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and I'm wearing a sample one I've actually had for like 2 years, but you know, you gotta play in them. This is from the House of Guerlain Paris, and this is Iris Torrefi, part of their art material line. This one is an unsung hero. People do not talk about this one enough for me. I'll talk more about that in another video, but yeah, Guerlain's Iris Torrefi is your fragrance of the day. And now let's get into this $10.95 candle haul from Bath and Body Works. Of course, I have a big bag because I couldn't resist. Initially, you all, the plan was to only get 3 candles. Just because I'm like, I still have a lot of fall candles because they did that unexpected fall sale that I did a video on. Definitely check that out if you haven't already, where everything was like 60% off. So I had fun with that sale, but then it did this one. I was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and get a head start on Christmas candles. You actually want to have them in time before the season and all the holiday festivities begin, so you can actually have the smells to go along with the time of the year. I went in for 3, I came out with 7, so here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with the one that I literally picked up because I was in the long line, because actually the store was packed, and I was like, okay, this is giving me that old school Bath and Body Works feel, and I'm here for it. This one, I saw it online, but I didn't think I would want it. However, the nose does not lie because this is fantastic. This candle is from the aromatherapy line, you all, and this is the newest scent. It's called Calming Skies, Lavender and Peppermint, which I think is so befitting with us going into the holiday Christmas season and soon after that winter. It just makes sense. So Calming Skies is literally what it says. It's a blended aroma of lavender, cool peppermint, and there's also warm patchouli in this fragrance. You know, I wasn't even checking for this, but I smelled it out of water and I was like, this makes so much sense to do lavender and peppermint. Normally we just do lavender straight out, or we do spearmint and eucalyptus, you know, the normal aromatherapy line, but this one is spot on for this time of year. And interesting enough, I smell both notes equally, the lavender and the peppermint. I don't so much get the patchouli yet, although that will change probably when I light it up. However, this is a well blended candle on cold. I smelled multiples of it and I was like, okay, all of these smell good, so the batch is good, all of that. So yes, Calming Skies, the new aromatherapy scent. This is a yes for me and a completely unexpected love. So I just want to show this one because yeah, this one wasn't even supposed to be in the box. So here we are. And speaking of peppermint, we gotta talk about this, you all. I did not know this one was coming out this year, but this one I think will be the star, at least one of the stars, because one thing about holiday candles, they release so many every year that it gets harder to say which one's the favorites, the top 5, all that. This one will be in the top 5, mark my words. And we'll talk about Peppermint Bark. Peppermint Bark, and then plus look at the label. I mean, it's super cute. So y'all, let's talk about it. We have notes of rich dark chocolate, and then we have melted white chocolate, and we have crushed candy canes in here. So this is for the chocolate and peppermint lover. This is good. This is really, really good. Now that I smell this more, and I'm no longer, you know, in the store with all the hype and hoopla going on, this is almost similar to mint chocolate chip, although this does smell slightly different. So I'm not saying it's a dupe of that one or a repackage. I'm just saying they're related. But if you want a chocolatey, if you want a chocolate and mint fragrance, a candle for this year, I think this is the one. I think Peppermint Bark is going to be the star this year, mark my words. And I noticed there was not that many in my store. People were buying this. I was able to look in baskets. The girls are here for Peppermint Bark, so I just want to put that out there now. I suggest if you're still thinking about the sale, this is one I would get sooner rather than later because she gonna sell out. And that again is Peppermint Bark. Now this next one, this is one of those scents that it is not Christmas for me without it, and I'm so glad it came back again this year. This is Tree Farm. When it comes to the tree scents, think fresh balsam, evergreen, and of course Tree Farm. For me, Tree Farm is the one that is superior, and it's because it has an apple note in it. But let's get into it. So Tree Farm, we have crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apple. This is what I call Christmas tree with personality. It smells good. It permeates the home, especially if you're a person that has an artificial tree, but you still want the smell of a Christmas tree. Tree Farm is the way to go. And especially if you're a person that enjoys apple cider during the holidays, I think Tree Farm will be the one for you. So I highly recommend this one. This is one of those candles for me that if I don't get any other candle, if I don't get anything else between now and December 31st, I have to have it. So that again is Tree Farm. The next candle that we have is Lavender and Pine. Now this is one, I saw it online and I started to hear some buzz about this candle, and I already knew, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna want that one because I'm loving lavender this year. It's like a whole thing, whether it's a candle or in perfume, it does not matter. I'm loving lavender this year. I think lavender just having a moment in general for 2024. But alas, let's talk about Lavender and Pine. But one thing I will say, the label is gorgeous. Look at how pretty that is. Wonderful to display if you want to have it out and about, say in your living room area. Beautiful. So Lavender and Pine, we have fresh picked lavender, cedarwood bark, and frosted pine. As the name would suggest, it's lavender and pine essentially. This one is going to be a powerhouse. This is for the person that likes the pine scent, but you want that pine kind of like mixed in with something else. You don't want to smell like a straight up tree farm or a tree forest situation. This is the one to go with. So Lavender and Pine, which to be fair, lavender is a powerhouse in its own right. This one's going to be a 10 out of 10 on throw. I can just tell y'all that now. Because I mean, even with smelling so many other candles in store, I could smell this one with no issue. I didn't have to open the lid all the way up. I was like, oh, you're gonna throw. I can just tell y'all that right now. So Lavender and Pine, for those that like my strong throwers, as I call them, my powerhouse candles, this will be the one for you. And this again is Lavender and Pine. Next candle, this one's going in a little bit of a different direction. This is Bright Christmas Morning. This one is a love for me, and I'm so glad it came back this year because it's a fun and happy twist on Christmas in my opinion. So we have Bright Christmas Morning. We have notes of ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. It's a fruity scent. It's a happy scent. Think champagne toast, but make it holiday version. That's what it is. So if you love champagne toast, but you think of it as more of a spring summer candle, you want something that's more of a winterized version of it, go with Bright Christmas Morning. Because to me, this smells like we're having brunch, aka mimosas, with our Christmas situation. That's what this smells like, and I'm okay with that. That's grown folks Christmas. So that again is Bright Christmas Morning. Highly recommend this one. I think this is another one that's going to sell well. It might even sell out because people tend to like Bright Christmas Morning. It does have a following, so don't underestimate that. Now this next candle, I knew when I saw that it had eggnog in it, I knew it was gonna be for me. This right here is vanilla eggnog. And the reason I got this one, and I get excited whenever I see there's an eggnog candle, is because my all-time favorite is the butter rum eggnog candle. It came back, I wanna say 2 years ago, but it was online exclusive. I was able to get 2 of them, and when I tell you that candle was a powerhouse. It smelled like straight up butter rum and eggnog up in here, and I was here for it. But back to this new version of vanilla and eggnog, I was like, okay, let's see. Is it going to deliver? Is it going to be just as memorable, or is it going to be a repackage? So we'll see. We have notes of creamy vanilla, cinnamon stick, and a dash of nutmeg. So I'm like, interesting enough, there is no eggnog listed in the actual notes. So, okay. Although it does have the typical eggnog scent that Bath and Body Works does in it, the vanilla is in here, the nutmeg for sure. This is good. This is really, really good. This one is a better, closer addition than like the elf candle we had last year that was supposed to be similar to butter rum eggnog that people tried to say it was, but it was not. It went in a different direction. This one is much closer to butter rum eggnog. It's not as strong though, I will say that. So if you like me and you enjoyed that candle, you will want to pick up vanilla eggnog because it still gives me the feel of it. I'm enjoying this one, and I do get the nutmeg in this. I like it. So that again is vanilla eggnog. So y'all, the last candle that I got is, this one's a classic. This is Under the Christmas Tree because I just have a soft spot for the tree scents, and I like Under the Christmas Tree too. This one is right behind Tree Farm for me. So let's talk about it. So we have Under the Christmas Tree. Notes are fir balsam, juniper berries, vanilla eggnog, and sage leaves. So this one has all of the feels of the tree plus some eggnog too. And you can smell it. It smells like a holiday party to me. It just does. I like this because the eggnog gives it a creamier feel, so it helps to mellow out the fir and pine and all that. I like this one. I've owned it in the past. I've talked about it before on the channel, but I had to get it again this year when I saw it. So Super happy to get it back in my collection. And this again is under the Christmas tree because it just gives me all the feels. So yes, you all, that wraps up the haul portion of the video. Another thing I want to talk about with this sale is that the $10.95 online, they make you use a code, which is like some Mary, but in store you could stack a coupon on it because there was no barcode or nothing was required. So I had a 25% off mailer, this one right here, talking about the new Pretty in Pink that came out. I smelled the Pretty in Pink candle. I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't feel like I needed it, hence why y'all don't see it in the haul. But most importantly, I stacked that coupon. And on my receipt, you all, it brought my candles down to $8.21. So to me, that's candle day. So if you're a person that's trying to like spread out your holiday shopping, you're trying to like pace yourself, okay, with the candles, do I want to wait to Black Friday? Do I want to wait to candle day? But is everything gonna be gone that I want? I think this sale was fantastic. And with how well this sale went with the price wise, a part of me kind of feels like, do I even need to do candle day? I'm like, I don't know. Like the traditional, you know, candle day, getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning, coming out with a huge wagon of candles. Y'all know I have videos, the vlogs of it from the years past. I don't know if I need to do it this year because I am stocked thanks to these new random sales they've introduced this year, between the fall sale they did with the 60% off and then now this one, the $10.95, and I was able to stack this coupon on it. I think I'm good. Maybe, okay, at this point, maybe SAS. Which, as we know, semi-annual sales starts day after Christmas. That's normally how that works traditionally. Winter SAS, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Unless something new releases that I'm just really intrigued by and all that. But even at the rate they're going, I feel like there's going to be other sales even leading up to Candle Day. So I'm like, I don't know. This year is so different. I mean, let's be honest. They're doing all these sales because of the fact this inventory is not moving like it used to do. People are not shopping like they used to do. I mean, hello, inflation. It's real. But alas, the prices are come down and these coupons are better because I'm loving seeing 25% instead of the 20%. So we love that. Anywho, those are my thoughts on the sale. The candles are good. I'm enjoying the holiday scents. There were a few others that I was interested in too, but I didn't feel compelled to pick them up right now. So I might pick up, say, like 3 more candles. But again, I don't see myself doing a huge haul, another wagon, another crate per se. I don't see it. I don't see it right now. Maybe until SAS. Let me know what y'all think. Do you feel the same way? Did you shop the sale? Are you going to shop the sale? Are you good? Do you feel like you can wait till Candle Day? Are you going to bypass Candle Day? Are you doing Black Friday? Let me know. What are we feeling is? Let me know in the comments below. I will read your comments and respond when I can. But until next time, I will catch y'all in this video. Bye, y'all.